Hello everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figure review. I know it's been so long since I've done one because there just haven't been figures coming out. But that has changed. Amazon has graced my doorstep with some Phase 1 Clone Troopers. However, Amazon is doing a great job. Somebody that's not doing a great job? Hasbro. Because I got some issues with these Clone Troopers. Yes, they look fine. They're just standing there. They look good. Let's take a look at the card back real quick. Because it's a fantastic card back. Looks awesome. That's the picture you use for a Phase 1 Clone Trooper, of course. Got the back. Looking good. Look at that. Absolutely zero neck on that Clone Trooper right there. There's a reason, though, why that Clone Trooper doesn't have a neck. And we'll get into that. It's a VC301, or 309. I don't know why I said 301. So I'm thinking Phase 1. Phase 1, that's it, right here. The difference between Phase 1 and Phase 2, helmets. It's the only difference. You can see right here. Same exact body. However, the Phase 2 is more of an off-white. You can't really tell here, but in person, these are a little off-white. And these are much more of a stark white, which a lot of people had issues when this came out because it was more of an off-white, but I'm fine with it because, I mean, at this point, they've been in the Clone Wars for a while. And, you know, the armor's not going to be as pristine as it was coming right off the assembly line, you know? But take a look at this is the old VC45 Trooper. This is from the 4-pack. And you can see he's taller, he's more gangly. Not a fan of these guys. Kind of regret buying the 4-pack, honestly. It was exciting at the time, but they suffer from a bit of the issue. I mean, look at him, he can't even stand up. But they have, it's a blanket issue that covers all of the clones, and we're going to get into it. Take a look at the figure real quick. It's all the modern articulation. Everything you need. I just love these. I love this clone body. That for me, from the shoulders down, this is a perfect figure. But let's get to the gripes, because let's take a look at him. Straighten that body out, boy. Alright. You can already kind of see it. The chin's sticking out. Now, also, the eyes are a little off. The eyes are pushed that way just the tiniest little bit, and it kind of throws off the whole vibe we got going on here. It's not terrible, but it is noticeable. It's a shame when the eyes are off, especially when we're pre-ordering these things online. You don't know what you're going to get. And that's one of the issues. But, okay. Beautiful head. I absolutely love the clone heads. I wish we had a few more to add more variety. We've got like the bald one, and we could have this one. And I think there's the one for 5s that has like the goatee that they could be using, but they haven't used it for anything except for him yet. But they could pop that on any clone and use that if they so choose. But I love these clone heads. I don't want to ruin them. How do you ruin them? These ones aren't that bad, but look at that, though. His chin is sticking right out of that, and you can like push it down like that, but the second you start moving it, the chin pops out again. And you can even, I think, I don't even know. I think there's too much like plastic on the top here, and it's just not sitting well. It's like too thick at the top, because like you put the helmet on, and it goes on, and it feels. I feel like it should be able to go down the tiniest bit more, which it should because it needs to cover the chin. But they need to stop with this, because this is a new helmet. It's a newly tooled helmet for this figure because this one is different. And this one doesn't even fit on the old head because this is the head. This is the head for that guy. I took the Imperial Royal Guard head and I put that in the helmet because I didn't want to scuff the paint off of these heads, which are too big for this helmet. Because this is the old like VC-45 helmet for the original figure, which had a like a little P head on it. And they made a new head for the Tamara Morrison likeness, but they didn't make a new helmet, so you're scraping the faces off them the whole time. And it's incredibly frustrating. They put all this effort into these heads and to make them look great with the photoreal um, paint apps and everything, and they want us to ram these undersized helmets onto their heads. Like we're paying, it's getting close to like $20 a figure, which is insane. And I don't want to be ruining the figure with the figure, like with an accessory. It's absolutely ridiculous, and they need to change it. I know with the 4-pack they're coming out with the 501st and the Ahsoka Trooper, and then there's like 2 regular clones in it. They have a new sculpted helmet. They don't come with unmasked heads, which is frustrating because I get when it's an army builder, like that can be okay sometimes. Like I love the unmasked heads. Look at this. Look how much I love these heads. Look how much. I customized it. I put some facial hair on him, and he's his own little clone boy. But you can even look inside here, and you can see all of the paint rub on the front and the back of the helmet. And if you like look close, you can see that there's, it's like the paint is just slowly coming off of like the raised parts. Even their eyebrows are like missing a little bit of like the edge to them. It's not like too terrible, but it's happening and it's frustrating. You don't have to worry about the eyes, but when you start taking away the eyes are like sunken in, they're not going to get rubbed off or anything. But these helmets are all right for these phase 2s, but we just need swappable heads and helmets, and they need to just, I don't care if it's a little more expensive, it's probably a few pennies or something. They need to bite the bullet, and like they're going to use his body a million times. Just pump out plastic helmets with a barbell in it so we can swap the heads. Because I'm all for that, because you can just take it, pop it off. Just like they've done with uh, so many other figures, like the Din Djarin, the Fennec Shand, Bo-Katan, Koska Reeves. What they should have done with Axe Woves, what they're doing with like the re-release. But just pop the heads off, pop them back on. They might get a little loose because of like if you do that too many times, but it's so much better than a chin just like popping out the bottom. And also like these aren't even like accurate to like how it looks in the movie, because in the movie I don't even know how they get these helmets on, but they've got like this like lip down here, like around their neck. I have no idea how they get those helmets on. Obviously, they're CGI, so they didn't have to worry about that. They just made them look cool. But Hasbro, fantastic clone. Fix the helmets, please. You just separate helmets with a peg in it, or ball or barbell, and we can swap them. You put them in. It's not like you put them in the package like this anyway. You package them with the helmets off anyway. So just print, just mold a million clone helmets, paint them up however you want. Also, the brow line's a little wonky on here. It is like in line with like the visor, but it's like falling off of like the actual lip that's there. But that's not something you really notice too much. But aside from that, great figure from the shoulder or the neck down. Like I said, I'm sure there will be some cases out there where the helmets fit a little better, but these ones, they're just no bueno. Not a fan of these helmets. And even like the old head, I took that helmet off and I put it on. It didn't. That one was too small too. But I love the heads. I do not want them to stop giving us the unmasked heads, but they need to start giving us swappable heads and helmets. They are. I'm pretty sure the Rex that they're coming out with is a swappable head and helmet, and I'm very curious to see how that works. Like if that is the case, because the Rex I got from the Bad Batch 4-pack, his eyebrows are almost completely rubbed off from that helmet. The helmet's too small for him, and it's just frustrating. It's frustrating, but I got 2 more clones. They'll be good for sitting in the back, I guess. I'm definitely gonna customize these some more, add some like weathering to them, because they just like I absolutely love these clone troopers. I will buy a million of them. Not really, because I don't have that much money to blow on them, but I will get a bunch of them. Believe me, it's gonna happen. But thanks for watching, everybody. If you're like, if you've bought a bunch of these, I would probably cancel a good amount of those figures because like they're not worth like if you're just gonna put them on your shelf and leave them there and not touch them, you can get them into like an okay position. But like the head doesn't like you can put the head back. Like the head doesn't go that much far back or that far back, and then you put the helmet on and you can like the second you start like moving it though, it moves the whole head. So you have to put all the way forward to like height it like to any like to height it at all. You have to push it like all the way forward and then but the second you like try and move it up, it does that. Swappable heads, Hasbro. Do it. Do it now. Please do not give us any more of these crappy helmets to put on our troopers. Like they look good right here. That like they look great right there. But the second you like look at the side, like the chins are poking out, like face value, like those look fantastic, right? And you could even have him look up a little bit. Nope, you see his chin. Sorry, I got ahead of myself there. But yeah, I think it's gonna do it for this. Like I said, if you bought a bunch of these, just hold out. They will do a 4-pack of them eventually, I'm sure, and they'll probably have a new sculpted helmet because they don't want to give us unmasked heads in it because they want to pinch them pennies. But yeah. Other than that, same exact figure as the Phase 2. Weapons are pretty good. They're in a sturdier plastic now, like, and they're a little thicker than especially the VC-45 one that we got before. So that's all good. But, thank you for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Go follow me over on Instagram, JohnRunner88, over there as well. I do a lot of behind-the-scenes pictures, and just, when I feel like having some fun taking random pictures, I do them up over there. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.